travelers, and luxury destination adventurers. It's now time to enjoy the journey on Enjoy the Journey with David Hartman and guests. And now, here's David Hartman.
In the Keys.
Greetings from paradise. Welcome to the Enjoy the Journey luxury travel show, live from Bay Harbor Lodge and Coconut Bay Resort in the beautiful Florida Keys. A special welcome to the Radio A1A and Cruising Country Radio listeners and our A1A media affiliates and podcast partners and live stream viewers around the world. I'm your host, David Hartman, owner of Fantastic Endeavors Travel Agency. And I'm the travel agent that always asks two questions. What is your bucket list trip and where do you wish you were right now? And I bet you all wish you were here in the Florida Keys at the beautiful resorts that we're at. We're here with Peg Laron, the owner. We're going to talk with for a while. They want to give you a beautiful tour of these resorts. We're going to do a walking show today. So please stay tuned and with us for the full hour on a gorgeous Sunday afternoon in the Florida Keys. And as always, like this video, share it, tell people what I'm up to today and what I'm doing. Ask a question in the chat. We do have a tablet I have on hand to answer questions. And also subscribe to our A1A Media Network YouTube channel. The show gets posted that tonight or tomorrow morning. You can rewatch the show with our full broadcast there. And also it will be on Podcast Network too by then. But thank you for joining us today. And thank you, Peg. Good to have you on again. Peg is a second-time guest. Back during the early COVID era, we had Peg on remotely when we were doing a more Zoom rendezvous, it's called, chats. And we're going to talk with Peg after we cover our sponsors. And we do thank our sponsors. And first off, Chip Bell Author, the Jake Sullivan series, chipbellauthor.com. Jim LaPointe, talk to Jim for the best mortgage rates in the Keys. And check out the music store on RadioA1A.com. It's a brand new feature, right? It's right on the homepage. And Atlas Ocean Voyages Luxe Expeditions, new cruise line, launching in July 2021. And they actually will be on the show again next week. The fourth guest from their sales department will be here. Kathy Consuma, a friend of mine, will be on the show back at the Bug Pub in Almirada. So stay tuned, 5 o'clock on Sunday for that show. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to be talking about their Caribbean cruises and what's new with the ship. The ship is getting closer and closer to being put into sea trials. Atlas Ocean Voyages offers smaller ships designed for luxe expeditions that extend the reach of adventure travel by sea, with their first ship launching in July 2021. Venture to small villages and remote locations, from the desert city of Petra to the frozen tundra of Antarctica. To experience Atlas Ocean Voyages, call David Hartman, 305-453-9208, Dave at bucketwishtrip.com.
You know, they may be called smartphones, but they are handled by regular folks like you and me. And we break things. Well, no more freaking out about breaking your smartphone because Key's Smartphone Repair is here. Just click or call keysmartphonerepair.com. That's keysmartphonerepair.com. keysmartphonerepair.com. It's fast, professional smartphone and tablet repair located in Tavernier, mile marker 90, keysmartphonerepair.com. Click it now and save.
The Health Genie System Checker answers 3 important questions when you are feeling ill. What is wrong with me? How ill am I? And where can I receive care? System Checker puts the information and answers at your fingertips with the most advanced triage and healthcare technologies available. Engage on a personal level in your own words to describe your symptoms with no smart trees or drop-down menus that force self-diagnosis. Health Genie System Checker provides an avenue to early healthcare engagement. Hello, David Hartman with Fantastic Endeavors. Fantastic Endeavors is a full-service travel agency based in Key Largo, Florida, specializing in custom individual and group travel. Our luxury travel advisors inspire people to answer 2 questions. What is your bucket list trip? And where do you wish you were right now? Fantastic Endeavors will personally tailor your journey to your needs. We build extraordinary, enriching experiences curated just for you. Call us today at 305-453-9208 or email at dave@bucketwishtrip.com. Enjoy the journey. Please support our sponsors and stay tuned on the recording for some messages from them. Well, Peg, thank you again for coming on the show. And we are actually here in a unit of Peg's resort that we're going to talk all about. And what unit is this?
This is cottage number 4. It is right on the water, and it has a lovely bedroom with a queen-size bed, a galley-style kitchen, an ensuite bathroom, and of course outside it has a great little tiki hut where people can enjoy the outdoors and barbecue should they like to.
Yes, and I love the view, and we're going to show you all this. If we showed you the view right now, totally we'd be all shadows. And we do have our Steadicam working today, and Bonnie on the camera, our producer, and she's going to be showing everything where we go. So we're going to spend a few minutes in here talking to Peg, and then it's a little hot outside, and let it cool off a little bit. Then we're going to give you a full walking tour of the resort, so please stay tuned. As always, Peg, with all of our guests on the show, we like to find out about them. So how'd you get to the Keys, and how'd you end up being a hotel owner?
My family and I came to the Keys in 1983, and when we came, we really didn't stop and take a look. My former husband was asked to take over a resort, and we drove down, couldn't find a place to have our picnic, and drove back immediately to West Palm Beach. The owner of the hotel said, well, you didn't give it a fair chance. So we came back again, waited 45 minutes one morning for a cup of coffee. They never came to serve us, and about, I'm going to say at least an hour later, we finally got our coffee. And so my husband said, I think they need me here. So that was our beginning in the Keys. And about 11 years later, we purchased Coconut Bay from one of my former students' parents. And then 2 years later, we bought Bay Harbor from our neighbors. So we have I took over in 2000, and we have a charming, charming spot with 23 rooms, many of which are located right on the water.
Excellent, excellent. So this is 20 years now.
20 years.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
That's a long time in the Keys. I've been here 16, and 20 years seems like a long time ago. So we're going to see this today. I mean, when you come in, there are 2 different driveways, 2 different signs, but it's really one resort now.
It's one resort,
yes. Yeah.
Yes.
But it is, so we see and keep in mind also, like her Facebook page, it's you just do Bay Harbor Lodge. And
BayHarborKeyLargo.com.
BayHarborKeyLargo.com. Mm-hmm. And so they definitely talk about, to start off, and we'll remind them at the end, if you want to find out more about your resorts and booking here, you have the website.
Yes, we have the Facebook page.
Okay, and what's the website again?
BayHarborKeyLargo.com.
Okay, and then the Facebook is just Bay Harbor, okay?
Yes.
And the phone number?
The phone number is 305-852-5695.
Excellent. And they are open for business. You've been open since, since June?
We have, yes, we opened June 1st.
Okay.
Reopened for business on June 1st. And we are open daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And we try to provide the most amazing service for our guests. All of my staff is very friendly and outgoing, and try to make their holiday exactly what they had envisioned.
Excellent. And this is a great holiday destination. To give you a better idea where we are, it's right in the center of Key Largo, mile marker 97.7.
Yes, it is located actually in Rock Harbor, which is the original Key Largo.
That's right, original name for Key Largo. And what body of water are we going to show the guests today? What are we looking at right now out of this window?
We're looking at Florida Bay, which of course leads to the Gulf of Mexico. But it is, we have 250 feet of bayfront.
Very nice. I see some kayaks there. And
yes, and if you see the kayaks, all of our flotation devices are yellow. So if you go out in Florida Bay, you're going to see yellow kayaks, most definitely they're from Bay Harbor. The only exception is our paddle boat is green.
So when we do the tour, and we're going to show you all these things, and keep in mind today it's going to be a moving show for probably definitely the second half of the show. But we've talked about your resorts a lot. By the way, Peg is also a client of mine. I did book her to France last year. Her show in April, check that out on, best way to find it is on YouTube, the A1A Media Network YouTube channel. And I go to the Enjoy the Journey playlist, and all my shows are there cataloged now. We organized the channel. It's really good for an archive. And go to the April 23rd show when Peg was on. And we talk a lot about and show a lot of pictures of this villa I booked her for a very big birthday. And I also booked her whole family came out. And when you ever have a month trip, it's smart to bring your family out in sequential different amounts.
Yes.
they didn't come for the whole month. Yeah. And so that worked out. It was a lot of work on both our parts, and it worked out great.
It worked out fabulously. It was a memorable holiday. It was definitely a bucket list vacation.
Nice.
I need to make a new bucket list.
That's right. And so Peg's a friend of mine, and I met her from the Chamber of Commerce, and she always talked about doing something. So she also is a client of mine, and I always appreciate how prideful she is of these resorts. You really enjoy being a hotel owner.
I do indeed. It wasn't something that I had necessarily envisioned from when I was a young girl, but I've liked to travel since I was in my early teens, and so it has continued, and so now I'm on the opposite end where I am receiving people who are traveling, and I think that my travels have enabled me to create a lovely spot for our guests. And I wasn't happy until I created a place where I would stay, beds that I would want to sleep in, sheets and towels that I would want to use. I'm a little picky. Yeah. So I feel like I have made that journey.
It is nice because it's a truly owner-operated resort, and that's what the Keys is all about. You know, I'm an independent travel agent. She's an independent hotelier, hotel owner, and most every business down here you're going to find are small family-run businesses or single-operator businesses, and that's what I love about what you're doing and your pride that you take in the work. And it is a truly beautiful spot in the Keys. 23 units here.
23 units.
Okay, are they all the same?
No.
Okay.
It is not a cookie-cutter operation.
Very nice.
The only part that is the same is all of the rooms have yellow walls. I've created lemonade.
Yeah.
And all of the linens are white with orange accessories. Other than that, no room is a cookie cutter.
I like it. So if someone wanted the best location or best room here, which one would you recommend? Say it's a honeymoon trip or they're going to get married here.
There are rooms for every need. We have rooms for families. I would suggest room 25 and 26. It's our largest villa. It has 2 bedrooms, one with a king-size bed and an ensuite bathroom, another bedroom with 2 queens, an eat-in kitchen and large living room, and of course another bathroom that is accessible from the bedroom and from the living room. That is our greatest family unit, and with all of that, it could sleep up to 8 persons. I don't recommend 8, but it can sleep up to 8.
Fantastic.
If you have a couple would like to come and they want a view of the water, any of the waterfront cottages or the poolside cottages would meet your needs. However, if you are looking for a cost-effective holiday for just a couple of nights, any of our small rooms with a queen-size bed would meet your needs.
Very nice. We are at Bay Harbor Lodge and Coconut Bay Resort in Key Largo, Florida, mile marker 97.7 on the Bayside. We're looking at Florida Bay right now. If I'm not watching the camera today, I apologize. Besides looking at Peg and talking to her, I am enamored with this view, which is gorgeous. And just stay tuned. We're going to give you a tour in a little bit here. About 5 more minutes, we're going to start doing our walking tour of her resort. We're going to cover some more about Peg and all the resorts. And they have 23 units, all different sizes for your family. And you can stay here any limit of nights?
Any limit of nights.
Okay.
We prefer at least 2 nights, 3 nights during holiday times.
Okay.
However, I have guests that will stay up to 6 weeks in the wintertime.
Wow. 6 weeks here. That'd be nice. And it truly is a slice of paradise what you have in the Keys, and especially in the Bayside. The water is always calm. You can still get nice breezes through here. They got palm trees on the property. It really is almost a hidden gem here in Key Largo. If people are coming down, they ask, "Hey, Dave, how much should I budget when I come to stay here?"
It would be starting at about $145 and up, depending upon the season, up till about almost $400.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah,
reasonable.
It's. I believe that my clients get a good value for their money. It is my personal opinion not to have a resort fee, nor to charge for my kayaks, nor to charge for my pool or the pool towels. And of course, every morning we serve homemade scones for our guests. So all of that is included. We don't like to have extras. Once you pay, that's it.
Homemade scones included. No resort fees. We talked a lot about that on the April 23rd show, and my friend Tony kept chiming in. He wanted a certain kind of scone. He's actually coming down in September. I'll have to bring him by here and have for some scones. We actually will have some scones later. We'll show Peg scones. She makes them fresh every morning. She has the scone food truck right by her registration office. And when you come here, and in the tour we're going to show you coming up here, so please stay tuned. It is little cottages. Like you basically rent really your own. We're here connected to one unit, but it is truly separate. So it's like kind of like renting your own little cottage in the Keys, and you're on the water. You can go kayaking. You can hang out in the dock. There's really, and then also not just staying here, but you can have group events here.
Yes,
okay.
We can have group events. I believe that one good thing during these difficult times is the rooms are socially distanced.
Yes.
So everyone has their own entrance. There's no hallways to go down. So it is very safe.
Excellent. Yeah, I noticed that too, like walking through the property today, getting set up for the show, is that the spacing is nice. So it's not like you open your door and your neighbor is staring at you. Like someone just checked in next door, and they are a good distance away. And so it is a great layout for today's day and age. And believe me, these units are clean. And imagine your cleaning protocol is very stringent.
Very stringent, yes.
Yeah.
Because of all of the requirements, I did hire an extra housekeeper to assist with the cleaning.
Excellent.
It takes at least an hour to clean a cottage.
How many staff members here?
We have a total of 12 staff members.
12 staff members. And how long have they been with you?
Some of them have been with me as long as 2002. My amazing gardener, Etienne, started with me in 2002.
Oh, Etienne, we just met him. Hey.
Yes,
yeah, nice guy.
And Eric, the resort manager, has been with me since 2008. So
long-term staff members, and I appreciate that because these units, and I used to commercial clean when I was younger. I was a ski bum at Killington, Vermont in my 20s. An hour in here, that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's impressive. And we walked in here, this is a unit that's not being used, obviously. And so this is a very clean, it is immaculate in here. So it's like spring cleaning every day that you guys are doing. So when we're looking outside, can people have, when they come down, can they have friends visit? Can they have barbecues? And how does the working stay here?
Our property is reserved for our guests only.
Okay.
Other than unless we would have a wedding or something, and then obviously,
sure.
Then we would open up for others. But our guest is for registered guests only. So we want to keep
it quiet.
Special.
Yes.
It isn't not necessarily is it always quiet, but it keeps it special, so that the pool doesn't get overcrowded, that all of our guests have the ability to use our boats and kayaks. Should we allow other guests, then they wouldn't have the accessibility, because this is a small resort.
Sure. I mean, I'd love it seeing a small wedding here. So for a wedding, and this is a great wedding destination here in the Keys, and so what would be like the max people you could have? You know, say if they had people also staying elsewhere, they bought out the resort. What's the max number you would allow here for a wedding?
Probably about 110.
That's still a good sized wedding.
Yes,
Yeah.
we really try encourage the small ones, because I don't
Sure.
have a large staff, nor do I have the equipment that I can provide for a large wedding. But we have done many.
And as far as staying here, people always ask, like, what's the best time to come?
Oh, well, that depends. If you want cool breezes, I would say February and March and April. If you want affordability, September, October. However, November and December are awesome, really, because the humidity has started to drop. But my favorite time of year is March and April, because of increasing sunlight.
Increasing sunlight, but also that is a little more pricier time. It's more high
It
season.
is definitely the priciest.
You get what you pay for.
That's it. But there are Floridians that absolutely adore the summer months because of the diving and the fishing.
Yes.
So it depends on the individual what exactly they're looking for.
Good. Well, welcome to the Enjoy the Journey Luxury Travel Show. We're here with Peg Laron, the owner of Bay Harbor Lodge and Coconut Bay Resort. We're going on a resort tour. Please like this feed, share it. Please subscribe to the A1A Media Network YouTube channel. This video will be posted there tomorrow. And as always, post a comment in the chat. Please ask us about the Keys, staying in the Keys. Peg has been here, owning here for 20 years. I've been here 16 years. We are Keys travel experts. And the Keys are open for business. And as you can tell this weekend, plenty of people around. We were out kayaking this morning. There was people in the mangroves everywhere around Jump Kent Park, even in nooks and crannies we go to. And please support our local businesses, and obviously support our sponsors of this channel. And we thank again the A1A Media Network audiences of RadioA1A and the Cruisin' Country Radio for being here today, and our podcast listeners too. We're going to go on a tour now, so stick with us. We're going to take this into a roving show. I just want to check out what's going on in the chat real quick. And then, but first off, we're going to show you the unit, and then kind of exit out this door here. And we're going to head down to the shore first. So stay tuned for a very exciting tour. A lot of viewers today. Thanks for being here, guys. There's all the comments. Hey, what's going on? So as Bonnie goes and shows, I'm going to check up on chat so you're not watching me just stare at the screen here. Rich Lepore, thank you for being here. Beth, hey, what's going on, Beth? Harry T, what's going on? Danny, thanks for being here. Tom Whitmer, you're always on. Greg, you too. Hey, Mary.
Bonnie's showing you right now the eastern part, and she's walking through the mini kitchen into the bedroom. This bedroom has a queen-size bed. The accommodations were built in the 1950s, so the rooms are small, but they have everything that you would need for a stay. Bonnie, would you like to take them to show them the bathroom? Which is... This particular unit does have a tub. Most of our accommodations, so we're leaning toward having just a shower. But this one has lovely Florida Keys floor. Bonnie is giving you a pan of the bedroom again.
Beautiful, Peg, and thank you guys all for your comments. We got a ton of viewers right now. Appreciate you being here. Catherine Gates says, wonderful resort, warm weather, warm welcome, warm scones. Ellen Handel has an excellent, beautiful grounds and property. Ralph, Emily Navarro, one of the most beautiful resorts in all the Keys. Yes, thank you guys. All right, guys, we're going on the tour. We're still watching the chat. We're going to bring this tablet with us.
And we are exiting.
And you guys can follow. Hold on. Let me get behind Peg. The show is on the move.
Oh.
Welcome back to the show. We're still here. We're now showing you Bay Harbor Lodge, Coconut Bay Resorts. There are two different resorts initially, but now they're together as one. So either side you stay on, it's really the same property now. And we'll let kind of finally show off the property. We get towards the shore. Hey, we got a gecko. Hello, gecko. 23 units right in the middle of Key Largo, 97.7 on the bay side. This is the beautiful Florida Bay.
We have lots of kayaks that are for our guests' use.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We have lots of kayaks that are for our guests' use. We have also stand-up paddle boards. We keep all of the paddles and the life vests in the office that are accessible for the guests to check out. We have lots of chairs. As you see, our theme is very tropical with a yellow and blue theme.
I love the colorings. It's so warm. The grounds are immaculate.
Oh yes, I have an amazing Juan Velizaroff as my landscape designer and yard service, and he helps me design the individual gardens. Etienne, of course, maintains them, fights the bugs.
Nice. He does a fantastic job. So your property goes from the woods back here to this corner over here?
Yes, my property adjoins Kona Kai to the north and Seafarer to the south.
Huh? Nice neighbors to have.
Very nice neighbors to have, yes.
Now I see a boat sitting here, so if someone had a boat, they could park it here?
Yes, a boat of around 19 feet and less will be fine on the property.
Oh, nice.
Anything greater than that would, the water here is far too shallow.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's pretty shallow. Cool paddle boat.
Yes. We have...
Let's go for a ride.
Would you like to go for a ride, David? You don't have a life vest.
Maybe after the show.
Okay.
But we are on a beautiful Sunday in the Florida Keys at Bay Harbor Lodge and Coconut Bay Resort. Thank you guys for joining us. We are doing a resort tour. We've been talking to Peg for a while about her background and history and how she got involved in being a hotel owner. And now we're showing off this gorgeous resort, nice and slow. So please stay with us here for the full hour. And we're going to show you everything there is to offer at this resort. So let's, the dock is gorgeous. So you can park a boat here about 19 feet because of the shallow water. I have friends that have stayed down here and they brought a boat and trailered it down. That's good to know. Kayaking, there's paddles up at the main office. People here are still enjoying themselves. There's a little bit of beach over here. And as on the left there we're showing you. And that basically, all that wall is yours, right? All those chairs?
Yes, it goes to the metal fence. And you see this is a family-friendly resort.
Yes. You got some shady beach over here.
We do, and we consider the area to the south there, our little fishing pier.
And this is a first class but very Keysy resort. This is what you get in the Keys. It's kind of like cottage feel, really down-home family resort. And obviously, being on the bay side is amazing sunsets.
Oh, amazing. Some of the best sunsets are viewed from right here.
Excellent. I'm going to walk towards the dock a little bit and see the view.
We do. We have a lovely mangrove area. People enjoy snorkeling and going under the dock.
Beautiful day out. Just in awe. There's a lot of boats out there. It's gorgeous. Nice dock. Plenty of boat parking. It's in good shape. Now, did you guys survive Irma okay 3 years ago? We had a big hurricane here in 2017.
We survived Irma quite well. We did have a few holes in our cheeky huts, and quite a few, we lost a lot of trees. But other than that, we were quite lucky. Wilma, on the other hand, was much more of a destruction to the waterfront.
Oh, the water, because of the water height.
The water
yeah.
Went up to the door.
Oh, boy.
So it never went inside.
So the water was this high?
Yeah.
Wow.
It lapped at the door. People like to come into this area if they don't have a waterfront unit and enjoy their dinner or lunch in the water.
You're at Bay Harbor Lodge, Coconut Bay Resort. Hello, David here. Been watching you guys in the feed. So many people on today enjoying this resort tour. This is kind of the new age of the show. We are still going to interview guests, but also show you where we're going. Being live on location in the Florida Keys. And it's one of our beautiful gems here with Peg Laron, the owner, friend and customer of mine. So we're now showing the shoreline. We're going to start making our way up through the different units and kind of showing you the areas. They have a pool here. They have some open areas that you can do the cater parties we talked about. Obviously, if you do a resort buyout, you can really have whatever you want anywhere, right?
Yes.
Put a tent here, catering tables here.
Yes.
And she is available for group buyouts, obviously planning way ahead for weddings and other group events. And I remember at the Key Largo Chamber of Commerce, we had an outing here where I got first introduced to your resorts, and I was like, wow, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, her mic is off.
What's that?
Her mic is not working, so stay close to her.
Okay.
Oh.
Let me turn it back on and off.
Maybe I bumped into her. Fixing the mic?
Mic check. We're back.
We're back. We are headed to the up toward the reception area and our pool.
This is unit
This
one.
is Cottage 1. It is similar to the other unit that we were seated in. It has a bedroom with a queen-size bed, a galley-style kitchen, and a living room with a pull-out sofa. All of the cottages have that same sort of setup. We're looking here at Unit 17. It used to be my former home.
Oh, I used to live on say. That's not a bad gig.
Property. It's quite lovely. It's the only room that isn't decorated with yellow.
So we have Peg back on mic. Some of these lives kind of lose connection at times, but we're back. We're touring her resorts. We are in the center of Key Largo on a beautiful Sunday afternoon, live on location on the Enjoy the Journey Luxury Travel Show. Thank you guys for joining us today, giving you a steady cam tour of Peg's resorts, Bay Harbor Lodge and Coconut Bay Resort.
This unit here is perhaps one of the favorites for a couple. It has this private area for the with the cheeky hut, and it's lovely to sit out here in the morning and drink your coffee and have your scone. It is absolutely very special. So check out unit number 5.
Unit 5.
Yeah.
So my car's parked in the shade.
Yeah. And this frangipani tree
beautiful.
left is absolutely gorgeous. It's been here since I purchased the property in 1997. It is absolutely.
It survived the hurricanes.
It survived the hurricanes. It did indeed, David.
I'm just looking at the open spaces here. The grounds are immaculate. You have spaces for the events we talked about, which is great.
This is a great area for the events.
Spaces for kids to play.
And they love the grass. Kids are just amazed by how soft the grass is, and you see them rolling around in it. To my right here is the largest unit that I talked to you earlier. It's units 25 and 26. So, and this together has this covered porch, and it can sleep up to 8 persons.
8 people. A nice deck. I like the deck with the view of water, and then your short walk to the beach.
It's quite lovely.
And what's the normal rate for that unit?
That one is the one that is about $400.
Okay.
You know, it depending upon the season.
Good deal for 8 people in your own porch.
Well, I think when you combine the two,
yes,
then it's going to be a little bit more than that. But
okay.
It's a great value and you have lots of space.
What I like about back here is that we're off Route 1, and I'm just starting to hear the highway now, barely. I mean, you're so sheltered here with all your landscaping. It's just a beautiful job that your gardeners do and your landscapers do. Okay, so which way do you want to walk first?
How about we walk the direction that we're going, David?
Okay.
We're going to walk toward the reception area.
But we are here at Bay Harbor Lodge, Coconut Bay Resort. Thank you, our RadioA1A and Cruising Country listeners, and please support our sponsors. Please support our local businesses like Peg's. And it's Sunday afternoon here, a lot of checkouts today, so it's pretty quiet. Time to do the show. And we're gonna take a seat over here real quick so I can check on things. I think we got some scones waiting for it. This is the registration office, just to my left. It's a very quaint office. And what are the hours of the office again?
The office hours are from 8 a.m. to about 8 p.m. Sometimes we are open a little bit later than that. Depending upon the needs of the hotel, but it's registered for 8 to 8. And this is where the people check out the boats, they get their life vests, and we have signage that tells our guests that they need to take the vest.
I'm just having fun chilling right here.
Yes, David, you look very comfortable.
We have more to show you, but I'm just chilling and checking on things. Some more comments coming in, and people, you got a lot of fans out there of this resort, I tell you.
Excuse me.
Peg's gonna have a seat too?
Yes.
Janice, thank you for being here. Oh, there I am. Come on, comments, there we go. There we go. Adrian von Tuborg was here in 2000, beautiful memories. It's gorgeous, be there soon, from Debbie Rogers Hall. Go Debbie. Jeff Linder, thank you for being here. Harry Tiefert says, that's first class. That's right, Harry. Gonna have a big welcome out party here after Harry's able to be among the public again. Thank you all for being here today. We are touring Peg Laron's resorts, Bay Harbor Lodge and Coconut Bay Resort, on the Enjoy the Journey Luxury Travel Show on RadioA1A and Cruising Country Radio. And please like this and share it, and also subscribe to our A1A Media Network YouTube channel. And also follow Peg on Facebook, her Bay Harbor Lodge channel, Facebook page. And also to find out more about the resort, it is, website again?
BayHarborKeyLargo.com.
And they're also on Facebook, and the phone number?
The phone number is 305-852-5695. Please give us a call, and our agents will be more than pleased to assist you. If you book directly on our website, you can save $10 nightly.
Oh!
So that is quite an advantage. We have a lot of guests that use Expedia and Booking.com, which is a wonderful tool. However, if you book directly, you can save $10 nightly.
Good deal. We're going to keep the tour going. Just want to take a quick break and check on people. Thank you guys for the comments today. And then over here, we got scones waiting. Better show off scones before the show ends on us. No idea what time it is.
5:34.
Okay, it's only 5:34, and so we got some more time to show off the resort. And this is what you get here: is fresh scones.
Yes, this morning I baked. What did I bake, David? Banana stuffed with chocolate. The outside has fresh bananas in it, and inside are 3 squares of Hershey chocolate.
Really?
It's totally decadent. And then the other scone that I made this morning is orange creamsicle, and that's reminiscent of an orange push-up pop. For those of you who have a few years on them, you might remember the ice cream truck with the little pops. And so this has mandarin oranges, white chocolate pieces, and a lovely orange glaze made with fresh orange juice.
I'm just in awe, right, of her creativity.
Yeah, want to bite, David?
Yes, and these are mine.
Every day.
So these are included with your visit.
Yes, they are included with your visit. And you see straight ahead is the food trailer. my future daughter-in-law, Jo, suggested that I put my logo on the outside, and Eric, the manager, said, Peg's not going to like that. And I said, well, gee, I really kind of like it because it's a mini me with no wrinkles. So I don't mind looking at her. In any case, at least now people know where the scones are. And every day our menu changes. We make more than 60 different kinds of scones.
60.
60.
These are really good. So I'm going to have Peg finish the show. I'm just going to sit here and eat the scones. We'll come back and finish those to end out the show. We got more of the resort to show you. Stay tuned for the whole show, guys. We're going to show this entire resort on this Facebook Live feed and the Radio A1A and A1A Media Network. Thank you all, our radio listeners. Those of you listening on the audio feed, the YouTube will be up tomorrow morning, so you can watch the whole show again on video. And please subscribe to that channel, A1A Media Network. And please stop by the resort. Please come by for a tour and come stay in the Florida Keys in beautiful Key Largo. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here. And David Smithman, thanks for joining. Jeff Lindauer, thank you for joining. Appreciate all the comments. Very active feed today. People love the resort. A lot of shout outs from your clients. And I think some are family. I recognize the names. That's okay.
That's okay.
Hey, some of the toughest client members are family. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
So we're going to, it's okay right here, right?
Yes,
yeah, I'm going
to
leave this here as we do the rest of the tour, and I'll check in with chat in a second. And we're going to continue. The pool is right behind us, but what's the best way to get there?
Straight ahead.
Okay. So we're going to go around this car. Again, to my left here is the scone truck, where she makes fresh scones every day, included with your visit here. Tony Baxter, I'm sure who's watching, was in love with her scones, the idea of the scones. He's coming here this month, and we'll definitely stop by and say hello.
And you, Connie, if you'd like to show all of the varieties of scones that we baked today. Today we had banana stuffed with chocolate, orange creamsicle, strawberry with velvet chocolate chunk, key lime coconut, chocolate crunch with salted caramel bits, and blackberry almonds. So today we had a full house, so I made 6, and I had 0 dinners. And now we're headed to the pool.
Here's the pool.
Is seasonally heated and chilled. It is currently kept at 79 degrees, which makes it quite refreshing on this hot summer day.
Now, talk about a tropical setting for a pool. We are surrounded by lush palm trees and native vegetation. It's gorgeous. It's amazing what you guys have done here. I'm sure, again, Irma must have caused some clearing of the landscape just now. It's actually going on 3 years ago next week, actually. Yes. Hard to believe 3 years ago. Beautiful pool. I mean, I've actually not been inside the gate before, and it's wonderful. It's a beautiful, I'm going to walk around it and give you an idea of the idea of the size of the pool. It is so clean and quiet back here. I could spend the whole afternoon back here. So you have a choice. You can be at the pool, or it could be on the beach. And there's even more units off to my right here. We're going to walk by. I want to show you also the parking lot because the landscape here is gorgeous. Doing a complete walk around tour. Plenty of seats. Again, with 23 units, there's not like a crowd for a chair. You don't have to leave a towel around. Yeah, we good?
Just keep it close.
Yeah.
We even have chairs that are handicapped accessible chairs.
Oh, very nice. Wow.
It is required by law that we have the lift, which is behind me, but I also selected to have some chairs that are a little bit higher up for those in need. It really makes it, those like 5 inches make quite a difference.
I've never seen that before, and I travel around the world. Hey,
that's snippy.
Hey, pet squirrel. So what we're showing you here is these are handicap accessible beach chairs, lawn chairs. So here's your typical height. Comes up to halfway through my shin, and this one almost comes to my knee. And I got long shins. So that's interesting. So it's much easier to sit down.
See?
Oh.
Much better.
Good on the knees and the hips. I love that. That's the first time I've seen that, Peg. That's
quality here.
And I see them all over the pool. Handicap accessible beach chairs, pool chairs. Really nice landscape here, and this is the beauty of this resort, is that you're really deep in the Keys and you have your choice of the pool or the beach or kayaking or hanging on the dock, bringing your own boat.
We also have some, you know, we've created some little paths back here. My son has assisted Etienne and Juan and has built this little pathway that goes from the registration center to our garden. So it makes it quite lovely.
Gonna let the camera
Excuse me.
go first, so I can hold the door. So we're gonna show you the rest of the resort. We're gonna go off here to the right and show you some more units of this 23 unit lodging facility, Bay Harbor Lodge and Coconut Bay Resort, mile marker 97.7 in Key Largo, Florida, beautiful Florida Keys. And it is on the bay side on Florida Bay. We were just, you know, if you just joined the feed, thank you for being here, but also rewind it or watch the whole thing later and watch our footage from the shore, which we'll probably give you a view as we close out the show. So here's the parking for each unit.
Yeah, as we're approaching David, on David's left is our large building. This is the building that has the smaller accommodations.
Okay.
But they're smaller but more affordable. So they are quite lovely inside. They all have a bedroom with a queen-size bed, an ensuite bathroom with a shower and toilet.
But a couple things I noticed is it's clean. I mean, again, the grounds are immaculate. All the paint systems are consistent. Everything looks fresh and new. Obviously, you had some time during the shutdown to
yes, we still have some work to do, of course, which we will be doing in the fall.
Work never ends at a resort.
Yes.
Trust me, I know every resort I sell, I'll go through renovations nonstop. Well, this is just a slice of, hidden gem, slice of paradise in the Florida Keys. And that's why I want to come to the show with Peg today. She's been on before, but now that we're allowed to, now that she's open in April, she wasn't open. And I said, Peg, let me come to your resort and show it off using our new technology we have to do kind of roving shows. And we had the beautiful day. I mean, this is a Key Largo chamber type day with beautiful sunny skies. It's actually not that hot anymore. It's cooling off. Not quite fall yet in the Keys, but getting there. It is warm down here in the summer, but as Peg said before, the best time to come, March, April are probably peak months for great weather. Oh, this is beautiful over here.
This is our garden area.
Whoa.
It's also very suitable for small parties and small gatherings. We have the tiki hut. Right to the left, we have a little covered area that has night blooming jasmine on it. And it is absolutely fabulous. To the left, we have Etienne, but he's hiding. He doesn't really like
That's right.
but he does an amazing job at taking care of the plants.
He hasn't signed his photo release, so we can't have him on the feed. He's shy. It's gorgeous. And you can just also chill back here. Chill by the pool, chill out front if you want some solitude and read a book. This is just gorgeous. And I see another few chairs with my name on it that look wonderful.
Yes.
And what do you call this, a geranium or something? What do you call that, overhang?
This, it's night bloom.
Oh, okay. We're going to show that off in a second as we're panning around. Love the dolphin fountain we just showed you. Gorgeous. Nice big rock of coral here. I don't quite see what Bonnie's showing off. Well, here we are, showing us. Hey, more comfy chairs.
And again, lots of kudos to Juan Belizar of Service and landscape designer. He's done an amazing job. My son Jonathan has just joined our team, and he also is quite involved with making sure everything is perfect and tidy and neat. He has quite the attention to detail.
This is definitely a place you could definitely chill in this resort. So comfy. Better get up before I fall asleep. But I love all the, even the potted plants you're working on here. All the different unique plants. Like how many different species of plants?
Oh, I couldn't begin
Too many to count.
I like the plants, but I have no idea how to maintain them or take care of them. I just buy what I like. They take care of it.
It's beautiful, a gorgeous place.
We're featured in the Largo garden show 2 years ago, and that was a great honor.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're going to keep walking towards the front and head back to our scones. I'm missing my scones. Show you the rest of the grounds here at Bay Harbor Lodge and Coconut Bay Resort, mile marker 97.7 in Key Largo on the Bayside on Florida Bay. It's beautiful. And thank you for joining the Enjoy the Journey Luxury Travel Show today. My guest Peg Laron, the owner here. And I appreciate A1A Media Network, RadioA1A, Cruising Country Radio listeners, and our podcast listeners, YouTubers, and also all my friends on Facebook Live for being here, and Peg's friends too. We're just going to show you every nook and cranny.
Lots of nooks and crannies.
Another nice sitting spot.
Yeah. And we even have a laundry facility on our property. We do all of our own laundry. And in addition, we are just in the midst of creating a guest laundry.
Oh, guest laundry's coming. Okay.
The guests can do their laundry from about 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So if they...
And that's coming soon.
That is coming soon.
Guest laundry coming soon. That's good to have, because if you come for 6 weeks like someone does and come and stay, it's important to have your own laundry. And this building here is your laundry facility? Okay.
That is our laundry facility. That is top notch. When I was planning this laundry, I visited lots of laundries within the Florida Keys, and I felt that they were inhumane as far as the conditions that the employees were working under. So our facility is totally air conditioned and suitable for folding the necessary linen.
So one note is that this is the main parking lot, and we just passed one drive at Bay Harbor Lodge, but both resorts, since they were separate initially when she bought one, then bought the other. Coconut Bay has their own driveway too, but you know, as you come by, they meet right here in the parking lot, so you can always get to your unit, and obviously you're going to check in registration office first.
Yes. So
you're always better coming in and out the Bay Harbor Lodge. The big sign's off Route 1, right on.
Should we show them the sign, David?
Oh, sure, actually, that's a good idea. So be patient with the noise, but you got to see the sign so you know what it looks like.
So you know where to enter from.
And then we'll back. I'm sure you guys are dying to see the ocean again, the Bayside, and we'll do that in 1 second. And I think she can go right here. Nice dolphin. Pardon the noise from Route 1. We're going to step back off Route 1 and let
After Irma, our sign was pretty much destroyed, but we had it reconstructed to have the same. We had it repaired.
Oh, really?
Yeah. To have the same shape and the same wording, of course, as it had before. So
stick around, guys. At the end of the show, we're going to show off the other half of the resort, the Coconut Bay Resort unit side. And again, more beautiful, wonderful landscape. It's gorgeous everywhere. You guys do such an amazing job. So you can't miss this sign off Route 1. This is your turn. And the registration office is just all the way down on your left, where we just walked from. That's the pool. Now we'll walk over, and we can walk down that side, right?
yes.
So we'll show you the driveway of the other resort. Again, they were separate resorts, hence there's two names, but now they're really combined as one. And since both had a brand, Peg has left them separately. But when they call the book, they call one office.
Correct.
Okay.
Just one office.
We're going to walk this way and left and back towards some more water views, guys. Those of you waiting for a water view.
We have some amazing tropical fruit trees here as well. They're on the property. We have avocado, key lime.
Oh, really?
Suriname cherry. We have yucca and breadfruit. We're going to be approaching a breadfruit tree in just a moment.
Breadfruit?
Yes.
I know when I was in Africa on safari, that's all that hippos eat is breadfruit. It's the only thing they eat. It's crazy.
Someone was trying to encourage me to make breadfruit scones. Not so sure about that, but it might be interesting to try.
But even the parking lot's immaculate. Each numbered unit has a numbered space. Easy to find your unit. And again, more gorgeous landscape.
And another little nook and cranny.
Oh yeah, hey. I love the color of the chairs.
And here's the breadfruit.
Oh yeah,
You see it, Bonnie?
breadfruit. Oh, that's right. They're big. Forgot how big they get. But just staying here, you can get lost in an afternoon just checking out all their landscape and their beautiful tropical trees and plants, flowers. Absolutely gorgeous.
And Etienne is also, we have many pineapple plants on the property. He cultivates those. They take about 2 years to grow, pineapple, but we serve them to our guests. We serve whatever fruit that we get, we serve to our guests.
Very nice. Fresh fruit from the gardens of the resort. So we're on the driveway to Coconut Bay Resort, but again, you'd only drive down here if you're parking your unit here. The registration office is mostly on the Bay Harbor Light side. They are one resort with 23 units here in the beautiful Florida Keys.
And you are approaching our handicapped accessible room.
Oh, very good.
We have the required parking.
Yep.
And it is a unit, an efficiency that has a kitchen that with the roll-in shower, and a regular kitchen, a roll-in shower in the bathroom, and it has 2 queen beds.
Very nice. It's important and also an obligation to have a handicap accessible facilities, and Peg's Resort fully supports that.
Our website is also handicapped accessible. It has the feature on it.
Oh, very good. Very good. So I guess best is to cut back over this way?
Or you can cut back. You can go through here.
We're going to sneak down to the shore because I know you guys are waiting to see the shoreline again. I'm just dying to get back to my scones. This is good. What a job this you did here. Beautiful.
Yes. Those are traveler palms. That's
Traveler palms.
Yes.
Very appropriate for a resort.
Yes.
You got units hidden back here. Here's unit 20. So we're going to show those off right.
Traveler palms. When we first purchased.
Ah, the view. And I just for this.
You cut out. Okay.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go on and off real quick. So Peg, this is your property line here, right?
Yes. The adjoining property is
Hotels as neighbors.
it is lovely to have other lovely neighbors. Kathy, who is the resort manager, is absolutely wonderful to work with.
Very nice. Oh, more geckos. So here's that, we just walked through this field that kids can play in, but also again, Peg does support group events to a limited capacity. And you could have a catered party here. You can put a tent here, right?
Yes.
Have your buddies at Keys Radio, Keys Audio.
Keys Audio.
They're great.
Yes, Paul Caceres
Yes.
of Keys Audio has created some magical events for us.
A free plug for you because he does a great deal for us for the foundation, for the Light Up Key Largo every year, for the Key Largo Community Preservation Foundation, the event that we run. Not sure we're happening this year, but stay tuned on that. We are at the beach, back to the shore, which you guys want. Everyone's been, I want to see more. And then I don't have my tablet with me, but we're going to get back to the scones in my tablet about 2 show back to some questions. Following this tour of Lodge and Coconut Bay Resort. Is Peg sound okay?
Family-friendly resort.
Okay. So we're going to continue back to the where we started, the registration desk, and start to end the show. But appreciate everyone being here. Again, like this, share it. If you just jumped on, watch the recording. It stays live on my Facebook feed. We'll also have the YouTube version, totally edited version of the show, usually up by tomorrow. We do replay the show on RadioA1A's YouTube and their networks on Monday afternoons at 2, the Old Time Show. We'll cut up the stairs here. Giving the 5-minute warning, so I'm going to run back to the tablet and check on comments. Afternoon, sir.
How you doing?
Beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm just jealous. I never knew that Peg actually lived here. Now, is that ever part of?
No, it's no longer a part of the resort. My son, who is joining my team, is currently living there. So
Very nice.
Unfortunately, it is not currently available as accommodations for the hotel. Fortunately for our guests, but fortunately for myself.
So we are back at Car Shade straight. What's going on?
Losing you again. Couldn't your mic.
Hold on, mic's cutting out. I'm going to reset the mic.
In the summertime, we do have a little bit of a later close. We generally close at 9 p.m.
I want to look at that staghorn.
Oh, the staghorn fern that is suspended from the tree has been here at this resort since I purchased it, the resort in 1997. It's massive, and it's hung with a steel cable.
So Martina St. James says, hi, Mrs. Laron.
One of my former students.
And then Debbie Libby says, missed some of it. Is there a pool? Yes, there's a pool. Go back in the feed and check it out. It's a fantastic pool, very tropical. Again, any Facebook Live feed, you can rewind it. I make sure that you can rewind them. If you can't, don't worry. We cut off here in 5 minutes. You can watch the whole thing immediately. So if you're just joining the show, watch the whole thing. We gave a complete tour of the resort. We started in one of the units, Unit
Number 4.
Unit 4 with the waterfront view. And then we did a tour of her dock, and she has boat dockage. And we did the beach areas, the Shady Beach and Sunny Beach. Someone was laying out, we just walked by, having a great time. Then we walked her whole resort, including the pool. So please rewind this. And again, this will also be on, if you're a YouTuber, it'll be on YouTube tomorrow.
And the pool, again, is climatically controlled, meaning that it will be heated in the winter and cooled in the summer. And it is currently kept at 79 degrees.
Whoa, nice temperature.
Yes.
So what are you eating if those people came late?
Oh, David has one of the orange creamsicle scones.
That's so good.
Like an orange push-up pop.
So these actually come with your stay. And she has 60 different flavors that we talked about, remind everyone again. And she cooks them herself in her scone truck we showed off before.
And the scone truck was built just for me, so it is specific for baking.
So the show is winding down. We've been live on the Enjoy the Journey Luxury Travel Show here on RadioA1A and the A1A Media Network. And thank you all the listeners for being here on Cruising Country Radio, RadioA1A. All the Facebook Live listeners, all the YouTubers about to watch it. Come in, Peg.
Oh, okay.
Been here at Peg Laron, the owner proprietress of these two beautiful resorts, Coconut Bay Resort in Bay Harbor Lodge. Mile marker 99.7 in Key Largo.
97.
Sorry, 97.7. Had to write the whole show, now I got it wrong. I guess I'm getting hot. 97.7 on Overseas Highway on Route 1. We just walked up and showed you the sign. As always, like this, share it, rewind and watch the whole show. And again, if you like YouTube, we'll be on the A1A Media Network YouTube channel tomorrow with a fully produced, edited show, and subscribe to that channel. And as always, follow our radio networks, Radio A1A, A1A Media Network. It's been an amazing show, Peg. Thank you for being here again for a client, a customer, a friend, and a local independent hotel owner coming from an independent travel agent. And again, we really appreciate everyone supporting the show. Appreciate all the comments today. And keep them coming. I always go back to my house and answer comments throughout the day as you watch the recording. And Peg is open for business. Let's end the show. Tell them how to get hold of you again.
You can contact us at bayharborkeylargo.com. And if you book directly through us, you can save $10 nightly. Also, you can reach us at 305-852-5695 between the hours of 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
No resort fees and free scones, 60 different flavors. You got to check it out. Again, appreciate the show, guys. Thank you all for being here. And as always, support our sponsors. And as we close out the show, please enjoy this message from our sponsors. Have a great Sunday afternoon, everybody. Atlas Ocean Voyages offers smaller ships designed for luxe expeditions that extend the reach of adventure travel by sea, with their first ship launching in July 2021. Venture to small villages and remote locations, from the desert city of Petra to the frozen tundra of Antarctica. To experience Atlas Ocean Voyages, call David Hartman, 305-453-9208, Dave at bucketwishtrip.com.
You know, they may be called smartphones, but they are handled by regular folks like you and me. And we break things. Well, no more freaking out about breaking your smartphone, because Key's Smartphone Repair is here. Just click or call keysmartphonerepair.com. That's keysmartphonerepair.com. keysmartphonerepair.com. It's fast, professional smartphone and tablet repair located in Tavernier, mile marker 90. keysmartphonerepair.com. Click it now and save.
The Health Genie System Checker answers 3 important questions when you are feeling ill. What is wrong with me? How ill am I? And where can I receive care? System Checker puts the information and answers at your fingertips with the most advanced triage and healthcare technologies available. Engage on a personal level in your own words to describe your symptoms, with no smart trees or drop-down menus that force self-diagnosis. Health Genie System Checker provides an avenue to early healthcare engagement. Hello, David Hartman with Fantastic Endeavors. Fantastic Endeavors is a full-service travel agency based in Key Largo, Florida, specializing in custom individual and group travel. Our luxury travel advisors inspire people to answer 2 questions. What is your bucket list trip? And where do you wish you were right now? Fantastic Endeavors will personally tailor your journey to your needs. We build extraordinary, enriching experiences curated just for you. Call us today at 305-453-9208 or email at dave@bucketwishtrip.com. Enjoy the journey.
Come on, what are you waiting for? They're serving rum up, it's right next door. There's a party on the sandbar in the Keys. It's been a long